What it do, everybody? This is the Baltimore Lean Show. I'm your host, Lean Baltimore. Shout out to my host that's not here tonight. They couldn't be here, but I'm here. The show must still go on. We have a special guest in tonight. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. What's your name? Can you tell our audience what your name is?
Hi, everyone. I'm LAKODA Siren, LAKODA the big one, the buzz, the La Barbie Negra.
Okay. How can they find you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Lauren Chino at the moment, which is my, I would say, which is me.
Bring the mic closer.
I can say which is me. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I can say you can find me on there. That's my official account. So when you're on there, you'll be able to link to LAKODA. You'll be able to link to all my music. LAKODA is my alter ego.
Okay.
She's the first one. I already introduced you to one. I also introduced you to the second one, which is coming in a couple weeks, La Barbie Negra.
I can't wait for this. Because I didn't know you had so many. So LAKODA is the first alter ego.
The first one, but I would say the first one that has made themselves present in my mind.
Okay.
I already had multiple ones. Like, this is not the first one. I don't remember the names right now, but this is not the first alter.
Okay. And you said we have one coming in a few weeks.
Who is La Barbie Negra?
Okay. And what's the name of that's a video you just shot?
No, La Barbie Negra is who I am in that video.
Okay.
So that's what you will see. Okay, so I just shot a video called Daddy Want You. Stream Daddy Want You is available everywhere. I just shot a video called Daddy Want You. And in that video, I would say that was LAKODA. You get what I'm saying? That was LAKODA.
Okay.
That was LAKODA. LAKODA says a lot of stuff that is ruthless. And I love that about LAKODA.
Okay.
La Barbie Negra is more so like, if you have watched the video, it's like the end of the video, girl. She's a Barbie. Like, she's like prissy. She's a mermaid. She's a siren. But she's also La Barbie Negra, which is Black Barbie in Spanish. Okay.
So how long have you been making music? I know you said earlier that you just, full blast into it. You've been doing it, but you really like putting your everything into it now. How long have you been doing it? Because I didn't know you were making music as long as you've been making it.
Well, I have been making music. Well, listen, let me tell you this. So when I was younger, I was really artsy. I've always been involved in theater. I've always been involved in like crafts, arts. So it's like, I don't really have an age for a lot of stuff because I started doing hair at 9. You get what I'm saying? So I also started doing music around those same times. I was also in plays. I was also in a lot of stuff. I had choir. I sung like a lot of times at like Lexington Market when I was a kid. Like, so like with my school, I had a teacher. His name was Mr. Arnett, and he told me how to like belt sing, which means like sing out loud. And I think that's where that started. And then I met my homegirl Trishana. She was a female.
Okay.
And during this time, like, I wasn't really listening to rap until Nicki Minaj came around. So when Nicki Minaj came around, I'm like, you know what? This is something I can sink my teeth into. You can be pretty in rap. You get what I'm saying? You can do your thing. And that made me dive into wanting to write. That made me dive into wanting to make sure that I write, that everything I write comes from me. And I seen her write this one rap. And she had this one line, like, I be about my dough like pizza. And then I was sold. Like, like, it was so simple, but it was something that I couldn't write yet. So it took me years to get to where I am now, but I've always done music. So I would say, like, this is about to be, like, believe it or not, I want to say I want to say the answer like this because I want people that, if they do look up to me when they do come back to this in the future, they'll say, oh, at least he was honest. So I've been doing music for a very, 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 very long time.
Okay.
I had to go back in the lab and reinvent.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. So, you have a project that's going to be dropping soon? Do you have a date for that already? Or?
So, as far as the date for, it's not a project. Like, I'm not dropping, you guys aren't getting multiple songs in a body of work just yet. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just teasing the waters, seeing what people like, what they don't. And I think that's what every artist should do. And not be scared to release stuff that they don't think that people would and would not like. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's no album. Okay. It's no mixtape. The Hills have eyes type cunt, I always hashtag that because when I say that, I don't think people get that. But my sirens, I don't have a lot of them right now. It's probably like 5 sirens in the sea. Mm-hmm. But my sirens, they'll understand soon with goggles type cut and shit like that. I mean, because that just means bitches are watching. So why would I? Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Oh. Bitches are watching, so why would I give them the doubt of thinking they're going to pull a, let me drop. My thing right now is the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's working for me. It's not really, I don't have to say too much. I don't have to do too much. I just drop.
I mean, you dropping, so regardless, you don't have to have a legit project coming out. That is the project.
That is the project.
Me? So, I get it.
Yeah. So, I shot a video 4 weeks ago, which was Daddy Won't You. We spoke about that earlier. That was Daddy Won't You. That song, to me, basically, was, I would say, freedom right. Like, and I say freedom right, not freedom writers, like freedom right. That was my first time I wrote freely without feeling like, oh, what if I say this? And then people, what if I say this and then people take this the wrong way?
Right.
So I don't want people to take it. I didn't want people to take it the wrong way. But then I'm like, also like, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really people. It's not a lot of people. I mean, it's people that's rapping that are in the community. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that is a lot of LAKODA sirens. You know what I'm saying? So like,
it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
I agree.
And I'm learning that, you know, a lot of times. Well, I'm learning. Period. Well, I've been learned that people, they're gonna like what they like regardless. Mm-hmm. And no matter what you do, you can be your best at whatever, it's still going to be somebody that don't like you. So instead of trying to fit the narrative for somebody else or fit the mold for somebody else, you just be your best self. And it's the right people are going to flock to you. Your right fans, the people that like you for who you are. Because if you catch yourself doing something just to please this person over here, you want to please your fans. Yeah. However, if you don't stay true to yourself, then it's not gonna be a comfortable thing for you. It's not be a comfortable feeling. You know, you basically be being fake.
Yeah.
So if you be true to yourself, then the right people are because it's gonna be somebody that don't like you anyway.
Yeah, regardless. It's always gonna be somebody like that. I think personally, when it comes to me, I had a big thing about, how do I say this? I had a big insecurity about whether or not people would accept like my kind of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would prefer me probably to make pop songs. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be digestible. But I'm not digestible. I've never been digestible. I'm a fucking Leo, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been digestible for like a person. So now it's just like back to Daddy Won't You. When I dropped that, the song is basically really freak song. Like, it's really like let your freak flag fly. Like, that kind of situation is like that. And I was like, what can I do? Because, you know, I love Sexy Red. Well, you don't know that, but I love Sexy Red. I love everyone. I love Lil' Kim. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Cardi. I don't want to say it because I don't want, you know, it becomes a big thing when you like everybody. That people be like, when you like everybody, it's a friend to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not like that. I like people for a lot of different reasons. Not just like when it comes to like fashion and stuff, I pull from like the identity of Kim. You get what I'm saying? Like the handcrafted, the letting the girls make your outfit sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Right. Like, and that's where I pull from. So I'm happy that now when it comes to Daddy Won't You, I was able to like use that stuff that I studied from other people into like a manifestation. I made it real. You get what I'm saying? Is what I'm trying to say. I was able to bring what I felt and how I seen other things portrayed from other people into myself. And I came up with like, Daddy Won't You. I don't know how to, it's going to round back because we're talking about Daddy Won't You. So it's always going to round back to Daddy Won't You. But that's how I came up with the whole situation. I wanted it to be something new, something fresh. Even though you might say people might think they heard songs like that. Like they might think like, oh, the world is going to end because I didn't drop a song like this. But it's really not. It's more so like, I really wanted to show people that I can be sexual. What is wrong with me being sexual? You get what I'm saying? Like,
nothing wrong with it.
It's nothing wrong with it. But I think a lot of people think that people like me are already sexual. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's what is it, a pretense? I think that would be the word of it being, a person being sexual like me. So like me writing a song shouldn't be shocking, but it still is. It still is.
I mean, but like you said, you still working on stuff. You don't have a particular project. You're full of surprises.
Full of surprises.
So therefore, you might have a sexual song today, but it doesn't mean that you
that's
won't have
sticking.
Yeah, you basically doing what you feel,
yeah.
and that's how I am.
Yeah.
You can, I have a real extreme sexual song. It's
yeah.
called Oochie Goochie.
Yeah.
But then I have other songs too. I have gangster type songs. It's whatever I'm feeling. It doesn't mean that I'm not sexual. It doesn't mean I'm not gangster. It means that I am all these things.
Yeah.
And I can rap about what I want to fucking rap about.
It's all different facets of myself, which is why I decided to give them names.
Okay.
So like I feel like LAKODA is like very gritty, which is why we have Fuck Me Off That Yerk You Need. Like it was a big thing because me personally, I don't do drugs. So like I don't do drugs other than marijuana. You get what I'm saying? Like so, it was kind of like based off of topics that was kind of like taboo. Some kind of people really like freaky things. You get what
right?
I'm saying?
They do.
People like some freaky shit. So I think it was okay for me to say it because like I'm already looked at as like a freak. You get what I'm saying? I love being looked at as a freak. It makes my hairs rise. Even though I don't have any, I get laser. So, but it makes my hairs rise because I love to be looked at as different. It's nothing bad about that, which is why I am how I am right now.
Alright, so recently I seen, some dude, I don't even remember his name, but I don't even know who he is, but I seen a post he made about you, you feel me? How do you take negative credit, like how do you take the negative with what you're doing with and still try to be positive?
Well, I've been taking the negative for my whole life, so you get what I'm saying.
So
it's like water off my back.
So do you feel like you need to respond to everything that somebody says, or is it just certain things that you could just let go?
I mean, eventually, I probably won't. But right now, like, I'm fucking young. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I clap back at somebody and they get extra mad than what they already were with the first point. Like, it's not really too much that I can care about. Like, right now, and I'm not saying that being young, like, warrants you to make mistakes a lot. But I'm just saying, like, live. It's social media. Like, I'm not mad at the guy. You get what I'm saying? I never was mad at him. I don't care about him in particular. I don't care about what he said in particular. But to tell me that Baltimore does not condone this or agree with this message, sir, like that's what took me. It's not about what he said. You gotta think about this. I take on jokes all the time. People say funny shit all the time when they think they're a comedian. He's a comedian. I'm not mad at him for being a comedian.
Oh, that's what he was. I didn't laugh. I didn't think it was funny, so I'm not. I didn't see too much of it either, but
I laughed because he called me Yorilla though. That was funny.
That was funny. I didn't laugh. Still, it was funny now when you think back to it. But other than that, I didn't really think it was funny. But I mean, okay.
Man, I don't really take like that kind of stuff to heart. Like you get what I'm saying? I'm not one of them people. I have tough skin, so like that's why I say I'm probably already made for this kind of shit. You get what I'm saying? Because shit like that is not going to break me. It's never going to make me say, oh, you know what? They're not going to accept me. No, you know what? I'm going to just drop another video. And then I'm going to drop another video. Then I'm going to drop another video. Then I'm going to drop another video. Then I might get signed. Then I might not. Then I might be independent. We will never fucking know. But guess what? I'm going to be one of the fucking best.
Okay.
And it's in a straight male-dominated industry. So it's not the same thing as me coming in and then people saying, well, we already have that. We've seen that before. You've never seen a mogul. You've never seen a mogul do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, that's how I feel about in my kind of situation. I want to be like the mogul.
Okay.
And earlier I heard you was about to ask me, do I write my own raps?
Yeah.
Is that a valid question that we have to ask the girls nowadays?
I mean, I personally write my own raps. I don't judge nobody from not writing their raps, though. So whether you do or you don't, it doesn't make a difference to me. Long as you spit it a certain way, you know. Because somebody can write your shit, but if you suck, you suck. Yeah. It doesn't make a fucking difference. So you still who you are. But yeah, I did want to know if you write your own raps because that's something that everybody wants to know. You know what I mean? So
I mean, a lot of people should want to know that because I'm hood at heart. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think people understand where I do come from my music choices sometimes. But at the end of the day, like I'm from the hood. I'm from Park Heights. I'm from, like, literally
Okay.
Park Heights, the hood. So my heart is hood. You get what I'm saying? So if you hear Daddy Want You, it's going to make you understand. You may not understand me, but once you see it all pictured together, you can be like, it might make a little sense. You get what I'm saying? Because I am from the hood. Guess what? Gay people can be from the hood. So, like, I'm from the hood. So it's like, that's why I feel like writing my own raps is really important. I have a brother, he raps. Even though he's younger than me, I will always be like, what this sound like? What this sound like? Do this sound hard? As a nigga, would you listen to this? As a straight man, would you listen to this? I knew as a straight man, people are not going to listen to Daddy Want You. Daddy Want You is not for the men. Daddy Want You is for the girls. And you say, men get offended when you make things for the girls.
Yeah.
So, like, Daddy Want You is for the girls. But I always like ask my brother, what you think about this? What you think about that? And it made me like, go, like, 10 times harder because having a pen or, like, having my keypad, because, you know, everybody can do the pen shit. I'm on my phone making about 4 songs at a time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I can write in the future when I need to leave my kids something to sell if they need it. You get what I'm saying? Like, but for right now, it's okay. I'm writing on my phone. I write all my own lyrics. I do a lot of giving props to my raps too. A lot of people may not even know. It's certain bars that might fly over your head, but they came from it'd be bars that fly over people's head, and they came out of a Biggie song. And people are saying they're rappers.
Oh, yeah.
But don't know that I just spit a Biggie to you. How do you not know that I just spit a Biggie to you, but you're a rapper?
Well, me personally, I haven't heard all Biggie's music, so
you don't have to hear all Biggie's music.
I might not know that it's his lyric if I never heard it before.
No, I feel like this. If you want to master your craft, you should study the craft.
No, you should. You should, but it's so many artists out here. I like music. It's not just rap. I like all genres of music, all time periods. I don't have enough time to go through everybody's catalog.
You don't.
However, I do recognize a lot of Biggie's lyrics. You get what I'm saying?
And they'll be his most iconic ones, though.
Well, then that's different.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like I'm pulling out the itsy bitsy winks of this. No, sometimes like Foxy Brown. I listen to Foxy Brown. I can't all the time. My mother will tell you I blast that song so much. I can't with her in total. I can't so long. She has this one line where she say, "Standing knock me on the balcony while you breaking me down." Love that. Bars. Then she say, what did she say? Dang, I'm so mad. Did she say, I don't want no slayed up in my whip, giggling, dizzy and shit. Like, that kind of stuff is like, it's songs that I feel like people should know. Like, it's, even though you might not know it, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, everybody's different though. Like the way I grew up, we wasn't even allowed to listen to any type of music in the outside world. What are you, like Amish? I mean, you might as well say that. We had where I come from, we had our own set of music that we did, and we'll talk about it off camera another time. But we had our own set of music. So my father, I got into music, I started researching shit.
So are you like the preacher's daughter that turned overly sexual
something
or something?
Something like that. Something like that.
She has a past, you guys.
So I'm still catching up. So I try not to beat myself up for what I don't know, because I'll just hear something else tomorrow. I love music. Yeah. I love music. I was raised on music, but it wasn't the type of music that you hear out here. I could show you something that you've never heard before.
Well, maybe it's just more so like, let me say this. Maybe it's more so because I actually studied that I feel like everybody else should study. But maybe if some people are caught up in, you know what? I know what I'm saying is this. It's some artists out there that just want to work on their stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, just want to make sure they're good. I love that about certain people. I just that personally, I'm not that kind of artist. So like, I always do the deepest research on everything.
But I feel like that's what every artist should do.
They should.
They should. You should do your research. You definitely should.
Yes.
And that's why I'm doing my research.
Like, how do you not know that Jay-Z was really once the fucking man? You get what I'm saying? And I mean, he's the man now. You know what I'm saying? He's still that guy. But I'm saying, how do you not know that he was really speaking these bars? You get what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of Biggie bars. He was spitting a lot of Biggie bars. Now that's the research I did. And Jay-Z cool. He good.
Oh, and I
love him to death, but Jay-Z bite off of a lot of Biggie shit. But everybody bites off of somebody. There's no new thing under the sun. You feel what I'm saying? I've said shit that I thought I came up with, and I've heard somebody say it.
Yeah.
And I've never heard it nowhere else but until then. So I can't even say, oh, you know, it's things that I've said in the past, whereas now I don't even want to spit about it because now I've heard it in a rap, and I don't want anybody to be like, oh, she biting off this person, or she biting off this person.
But do you believe that the best man wins?
Yeah, I do believe that the best man wins sometimes.
I believe the best man wins all the time.
I don't know.
I think that's why they came up with the title, The Best Man Wins.
I don't know. I'm kind of...
I mean, made the best man win. Both of us can't
I believe that the best man is going to win regardless in the situation. So, yeah, if you came out on top, then you were the better man.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think that starting off that maybe this person was the better man. What made this person the best man in the end was the fact that they won. Do you get what I'm saying? In a way, no.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. I'm just saying, you got these two great people. This person might have led. I mean, at the end of the day, if you are the best man, you are going to be the one that wins. Yeah. So I definitely get what you're saying. So, like, but I don't say all the time that the winner was the better person.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay.
I mean, that's evident. Look at the Grammys.
Right.
Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, the best man will win out of the situation regardless. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about as far as, like the most, like, that kind of stuff. Like, some stuff we talk about, they might think we talk about, like serious situations. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about more so, like, if you have that bar and they have that bar, one of y'all got to have the best bar.
Just period, yeah. Yeah.
One of y'all got to have the best bar that says the same thing. One of y'all done flipped it the right way.
Yeah. But I've heard shit that was just like I said it. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to think of what the bar was. It was just something that Nikki said, and it was old. She been said it, but I've never heard her say it before. And my son pointed out to me, and he was like, "Mommy, didn't you say that? Ain't that your lie? That's where you get it from?" Can't even remember at the moment because I got so many different things. It's gonna come to me, but it's not gonna come to me right now, so I don't want to dwell on it too much. But it was crazy because I'm like, oh my God. I felt proud, though, because it was Nikki to say. I'm like, dang, we said the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, regardless.
Great minds think alike, honey. That's why I be trying to think about a lot of stuff. Because my thing is, as far as, like, when it comes to people making music, or I'm going to say, like, gorilla music. When it comes to making music, it's mostly like, I don't really care if people say the same bars as me because I'm enthusiastic. I'm stylish. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't care if somebody say the same bar as me. I just don't want anybody trying to say that I bit off some. I mean, at the end of the day, people will say what they want to say about you regardless.
Yeah.
So I got tough skin, and it doesn't really make a difference at the end of the day. But sometimes I might not want to put something, especially if it's old. I got a lot of shit that I've never dropped.
Yeah.
That the world has never heard.
Are you nervous about dropping? Like what do you think was holding you back from just dropping?
Nothing. I'm not nervous. I think in the beginning I was too fixated on
me being perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
Now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, me too. So that's where we go back. Because that's where I am at now, and that's why we have these videos.
Thought so much on this. I want this done this way to the point where I had to realize, like, oh damn, these years done went by. I haven't did shit.
Oh, really?
I really haven't did what I wanted to do.
Fixated on what you thought you were
exactly.
Going to do.
So now I'm at a point where I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And that is what it is. So.
Yeah, I get you. That's how I am now too. That's why I make sure everything that I think about, I just do it. And I think that's why the universe is like, I see you trying. We'll help you out.
That's the best way to go. Cause you could sit around for years and try to get something perfect. It's never gonna be perfect.
Can I ask you this though? When you do make music, who are your inspirations though? Even because we just
I can tell you that Tupac. I love Tupac. I love DMX. I love Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I love quite a few people. I love Method Man. I love Lil Wayne. I love Nicki Minaj. Mm-hmm. Nicki Minaj is in my top. All these people that I just named in my top.
That's a good top. I love that.
So, yeah.
That's a good top for a good bottom. You know what I mean? All right.
I was going to ask you that too. I always ask every artist to come on the show.
Oh, you was going to ask me who's my top?
Yep.
I don't really have a top direct number.
Okay.
But I do have people that I like. So, like, I love Missy Elliott.
I love Missy. I don't know how I left that out.
I love Aaliyah. I love...
Oh, so you're not doing just...
I don't do the whole just rap thing. That doesn't even make sense. If a person inspired me, they inspire me regardless of if they're just a rapper.
Oh, yeah.
So, like I said, I love Aaliyah. I love Missy Elliott. I love Nicki Minaj, of course. Like, duh. As far as, like, fashion, as far as, like, blueprint, as far as, like...
You like Beyonce?
Being wild. Of course I love Beyonce. I love Lil' Kim. I love Busta Rhymes. I think I already said
love
that.
Busta Rhymes, too.
I love Busta Rhymes. I love Ludacris. I love everybody. I love Sierra. The thing about me is this.
Love Sierra.
I don't look at the game and think about it in the way that people monopolize it. You get what I'm saying? I more so look at it as if a person had a great moment, Sierra came out with O. That's big on its own. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I think I like people for what they contribute to the game more so than what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? So like, you contributed this to the game, I fucks with you for that, because now look at the world. We are biting you a little bit. Like, and it's okay, because you should always want people to come after and make your legacy live on a little bit more. So that's where I'm at with that. I love everybody. I think everybody's doing their big thing. I love even current artists. I love my current artists. I love right now though. It's like Tyler. I love Tyler. I love dang, that's crazy. I love Chloe Bailey. I love, who else would I say I love from this generation, like my generation?
You
Holly
like Megan?
Bailey.
What do you think about Megan Thee Stallion?
You know, I love Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Who else? Is there any other people? Oh, I love Mona Leo. I love what she's doing. She's a young artist too. I love what she's doing. I love Ice Spice. Okay. Come on, how did I forget Ice? I love Ice, JT.
Okay.
I even like Young Miami sometimes. Sometimes Young Miami give me a good little vibe. I'm waiting for her to drop that song that she had with the little white skirt move. Like, is my skirt moving? Please drop that girl.
Okay.
Like that. I love everybody though. So everybody that contributes something, I fuss with them. Like, so it's not like I don't have a favorite. None of these people are my favorite.
I mean, I got a few favorites, but overall, in general, I just love good music.
Yeah.
And if I like something that you make, I like it. Yeah. It doesn't make a difference. If you make something I don't like it, then
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, how did I forget Lil Wayne? Shout out to Lil Wayne. Like, what? The best.
Yeah, go.
The best to ever do it. Drake. I love Drake. Oh my God.
Okay.
I hope Drake never see this interview, but I really love Drake. Like, Drake, don't play with him, because he is like that.
I like Drake.
What did you think about the whole Kendrick situation with Drake?
I didn't really think too much about it. I think at the end of the day, Kendrick did do his. He did one for the people that, you know, but at the end of the day, I still overall like Drake.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and I like Kendrick too, but overall, if we want to do that category of music, is not most things that Drake make I like.
Yeah.
Kendrick, I like a few of the things that I've heard.
Do you like Beyonce?
Beyonce, I like Beyonce. She a Virgo.
Okay.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh,
too.
speaking of the Virgos, speaking of signs that are like, I love Glorilla. She's a Leo.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, are you August or July Leo?
I am August 5th.
Okay. My father's a Leo.
What's
August 12th.
Yeah, I'm August 5th.
Okay.
I love being a Leo. I feel like God made me a Leo on purpose. Like, it was just like, he was like, you know what? You gonna fit as a Leo. It makes so much sense for you. So charismatic. So, like, always in your face. So loud. I love it. I'm boisterous. I love things about me that the world probably do hate. But at the end of the day, I feel like that just makes me love it even more. Like, I even used to want a nose job. And I used to want, like real tiny Michael Jackson nose.
Okay.
Because I thought, like...
I love Michael Jackson. It's one of my favorite artists.
Too. Yeah, I love him too. Speaking of favorite artists, I can now say that I do have favorite artists. You get what I'm saying? Like, I do. Oh, I do like listening to Summer Walker and Justin Martin. Sexy Red.
I like Sexy Red. And the crazy thing about my relation, I feel like some of these celebrities I have little relationships with in my head. But me and her relationship was, I didn't really care for her music at first. Mm-hmm. It took for me to sit down and watch her interviews. And then I started liking her. And then I started liking her music.
So do you say you like her personality more than her music?
Yeah.
Okay. I like both.
I like her music, though. It's just that it was hard. When Nicki first came out years ago, I was one of those people that I'm stuck in my ways. Mm-hmm. So when Nicki first came out, I couldn't get with her music at first. It's just what I call bubblegum rap.
I love bubblegum rap.
That's what I called it. But, however, Nicki turned out to be, to me, the greatest female rapper. To me.
One of the greatest rappers, period.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, period.
Ain't got shit to do
but
with
definitely, one of the greatest rappers ever.
Ever to do it. Not just a female.
But regardless, as far as females, just the top female. And I love Lauryn Hill as an artist, period. She rap and she sings.
But I think when people do this whole, this whole thing about like they say I love this artist, then it's a person that was before them. I think what we need to do now, like even I see it now, even like artists that are just coming on the scene, people be like, I don't know why y'all think they a legend, they ain't even did nothing yet. And I think it's more so like a thing where it's ageism, like and it works with age too, like. And I might be saying the word wrong. I don't care. I will look it up later. You can look it up today. I don't care. But what I'm saying is this. I feel like it gets to a point where when new artists come out around a time period where you already established who you like, it's kind of very hard to let them break that barrier. So anything that they say might come off as bubblegum or might come off as...
And that's what it was with the Nicki. Because of course, my favorite rapper of all time, regardless, is Tupac. Favorite rapper of all time is Tupac. That's what I was raised on, Tupac. So... But however, so it took a lot. It didn't take a lot. It's just like when my niece and them was listening to Nicki, it was just like, okay, this song is cool. But then after a while, I really, really started listening to Nicki. I started going back and listening to the stuff that I wouldn't even give an ear to. You get what I'm saying? And I really started hearing her. She's fucking dope.
Yeah.
She's fucking dope.
She's a queen. I would fucking shout out to Heavy on it. I would sign to it if I could. You get bitches is missing the big picture. You get what I'm saying? The whole situation with everybody and the whole thinking that they shouldn't sign to Nicki is ridiculous. Are you fucking dumb? That's Nicki fucking Minaj. Like, who are the people? What you say? Who other rapper perfume was in there? I must have missed it. Nobody had a perfume. Still no female rapper to this day has a perfume that I know of. Do you know anything other than Pink Friday 2? Or Pink Friday? I don't think anybody else had a perfume. I'm just being honest. So it's a lot of shit like that. People don't look at business. People look at what people think. You get what I'm saying? So people don't make wise business choices. They want to not work with you based off what they heard off of like social media or what they feel like they can't get out of you. When I feel like when you sign to a label, I don't think they supposed to give you everything. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like if you ain't half an artist, what we need you for? You get you can make an artist off the ground. We seen it happen. We seen it happen right now.
I mean, but you still gotta bring something to the table.
You gotta bring something though. So like, I think that's why people get misconstrued. I think a lot of people don't already have the talent, so they already be like, well, if I sign you, I need this and I need that, without having the work ethic, or I would say the brain to even take constructive criticism from an OG. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an OG at the end of the day. Regardless if that might sound like ages, but Nicki would be my OG. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like...
You gotta be able to take constructive
criticism. And I would rewrite that verse every time she said rewrite that verse until you like that too.
Yeah.
Because that's work ethic. You want to be strong. You want to be strong in your work ethic.
I mean, and not only that, I want to make, at the end of the day, I make my music for me, of course, but I also want to make something that somebody's gonna like.
Yes.
If I'm trying to sell it.
Yes.
Now, if it's just for my ears, then I'm not gonna put it on the market.
Yeah.
But if it's something I'm putting on the market, I'm definitely gonna take constructive criticism. I'm definitely gonna do what I need to do to that song, or I'm not gonna put it on the market.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
I want to make something that everybody
would you sign to a label?
I would sign to a label.
Have you already started looking at labels? Like, do you
know? No. I also would like to be independent overall.
Okay.
Overall, I would like to go the independent route. However, I'm not opposed to signing to a label. So.
Yeah, I'm not opposed either. I would definitely sign to a label. I mean, I already know, like, people already think that you sign to a label, they just giving you money. See, the difference about me, I already know I'm going to have to put in my work. Like, I'm willing to do my due diligence. That's why I told you earlier that I've been making music for years and years and years. It took me to go back in the lab and burn that building down. You know what I'm saying? Then emerge out of it, as a phoenix.
Okay.
So, like, that's what happened for me. So, it's like, that's what I had to do. And I think a lot of people are probably stuck on certain ways that they probably should just burn the whole house down and rebuild it. You get what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people get further by doing that. Shit, we seen it happen with Lotto. When she came out with the wig aesthetic and the super heavy makeup. And everybody's like, why the hell do you look 40? And that's no shade. And she went back in. She came back out as Alyssa. You get what I'm saying? Blonde hair girl. Nice tan girl. Because sometimes you gotta listen. It's okay.
I like Lotto too.
Yeah,
I got a thing for Lotto.
Are you gay?
I don't know.
I don't really do the LGBTQ stuff. But
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I've never been with a female, but I do have certain girlfriends in my head, and Lotto is one of them.
Wait, have you ever messed with a girl?
No. No.
Seriously? So you just have like a crush on Lotto?
On not just her, a few of them.
Who do you like? Who do you have a crush on? Who's your celebrity crush?
I wouldn't say Nikki because I feel like Nikki my sister, my homegirl. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's incest. But Lotto, I like her. I don't know. I didn't even know you was gonna ask me this question. I'm not prepared. I don't really have a crush on nobody, to be honest. But I do like Lotto. I find her very sexy. But she not the number one. I just can't figure out who it would be. So
I have a crush. He just came out with a movie on Netflix.
Who?
Huh? Oh, I have a musical crush too, but I'm not telling you who my musical crush is because...
Who's the guy on Netflix?
The Netflix one?
Yeah.
Because I already met one of my crushes though. The one that I'm talking about that I can't tell y'all is, I already met him before. But the guy, he's really cute. He's not like my real crush, but like he's my celebrity crush. He's cute. He got like green eyes. He's like, he just did this police movie. I forgot his name though.
Oh.
Yeah, he's really cute though.
Okay.
Really fine. But yeah, other than that, Stream Daddy Won't You.
Okay. The video that you just shot, when is that dropping? Do you have a date for that yet, or?
Golly, I didn't know this was gonna be like a drop. I didn't know they was getting the first intel that I was shooting a video. Who knew I was shooting a video?
I thought we talked about that.
What video? I already dropped it. Daddy Wants You.
Oh, all right. I thought you said you just shot another video Friday. That's what I thought you said. I was hearing shit. I knew about Daddy Wants You. I've already watched that. You feel me? I've already played that on the show, but I thought you said...
Is this an exclusive drop on the Baltimore Lean show?
No, I don't know. I'm hearing shit, y'all.
Wait, Lean, do you want an exclusive drop?
I mean... I just thought you had something coming out again, but that's why I was shocked because I'm like, you just dropped this, so you dropping like that. I was excited. That's
do you
all.
think this is like my feature run, like my single run?
I didn't know. I misheard something you said. I thought you said Friday you just shot another video.
Yeah.
So
Lean is nosy, y'all. Lean is nosy. Yeah, so hopefully more stuff can be. That's not really say right now. I can't really say too much about stuff. I mean, what happened to our song, Lee?
We can still do a song. We can still do a song. Like where you be getting your beats from?
What's your type? What's your type of men?
Type of men?
Yeah, what's your type of men?
I don't know.
Like, what's your type? Like, what's your type? Like,
what's your type?
You didn't tell me you just went straight to the girls.
The girls? I don't really
That's
have
not saying you like what's going on, Lee? You went straight to the girls. You like lie down.
I don't have a type. I thought I had a type once upon a time, but I realized that wasn't my type either. I don't know. My type is just here mentally.
Yeah. What
they got going on mentally. You know what I mean? If you want to know my old type, it was probably somebody tall, dark skin, dreads.
Oh, you like dreads? You like dreads, Lee?
I did.
Man, I like dreadheads.
It's what I thought. I'm not opposed. It's just what I thought was my type. You know, I thought what was my physical type. But hey, it is what it is. I don't really think I have a type.
Yeah.
You know, I like to be fucked mentally.
Oh.
So.
Okay, sexual healing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. There's more to come. Stay tuned.
But you didn't say what your type was. Now you made me say mine. What is your type?
And then I'm trying to avoid the question and get off of it.
No, I was trying to avoid it.
No, actually, my type is mature. As far as like characteristics, I live for a good brown. I love brown skin people. They're so beautiful. I'm brown skinned myself, so like I love. Oh, dark skin, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Regardless, it don't matter. But I like people that's my complexion.
Okay.
I love people that's darker than me. I love people that's lighter than me. I love everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, Lee, have you ever dated outside your race, though?
Have I? I was getting ready to. I was letting this white guy court me until he said something really crazy when we was on Greenmount. And he was walking past a bunch of black guys. And that's when he grabbed me close. And was like, I love how they look when I'm walking with one of theirs. And that was it for me.
Oh!
That was it for me. And I can't say we was really dating because it was nothing sexual going on. We modeled together. We was modeling for the same fake ass agency. Shout out to Bella. But we was both modeling for that whatever it was. It wasn't an agency for real. But we thought it was. He was coming from Virginia. I was up here, and we had to stop and this to get a hat for the show. And we was going into Greenmount because I was around that area at that time. And we was going into some hat store. It was a shoe store. They sold hats. And he said what he said, something like that. But it was. He made that comment, and even though I wasn't really interested in none of the guys that was out there either, it was just the fact that you felt like you was gonna use me. You feel what I'm saying? To hurt my brothers. You get what I'm saying? And it really bothered me. But other than that, no, I've never really been interested with nobody. I mean, I might like growing up, I might have had like certain movie stars and stuff like that I thought was cute. That wasn't black. But other than that, I'm not into. You know.
Yeah, I kind of love my race, so yeah. I think I'm into dating my own race too.
And we got so much diversity in our race. You understand? Like,
I'm not opposed to it, so
I'm not saying I'm opposed.
I'm not opposed.
I just been thrown off.
Yeah, I'm not opposed, but I do prefer to date inside my own race. If I like. Because I do want to get married one day, and I do want to have kids. Even if we gotta adopt them. I mean, well, not adopt them. Surrogacy. So, like, yeah. And even if I do have to adopt them too, but I do want my own child as my blood, though. But yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not opposed, but I prefer some chocolate.
Yeah,
you know,
give them the chocolate. Some love some milk duds.
Yeah,
love me some milk duds.
All right, so you said something earlier, and I had to look it up. You were talking about rappers with fragrances.
Yes.
I was wondering about that too.
So the list is interesting. So Travis Scott, Drake, Diddy. Diddy was actually probably the first. 2005, he had a fragrance called Unforgivable.
Oh, I did.
How ironic is that?
Wow.
Of course, Nicki Minaj has the Pink Friday. 50 Cent has one called Power.
50 Cent. I want to be on Power too. Maybe like one of the boss thugs. You don't know. I want to have them tote the big Glock. Sorry, Dami. All right, I'm listening.
Did you just go Caribbean? Like with your accent kind of sounds
well, LAKODA Siren is a siren. She's from the islands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
She's an island girl that lives inside of me. Like, she's from the islands.
Oh, some of these is weird. Akon has one.
What is it called?
Convict.
Nobody want to see us together.
Convict.
Oh,
he said.
Jay-Z has one called Gold.
Love that for him.
Yeah. That was interesting.
But no female rapper though.
Just Nicki.
And also no LGBTQ rapper.
Yeah, that's true.
Am I the first that's gonna make these girls walk around in perfume?
Look, if it smells good, I buy it. Yeah. I love to smell good. So
the door is open, you guys. So I probably will be the first. Who knows?
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. That's why I'm gonna sign a heavy on it. We need all the people that know what they're talking about. Nikki, get me in them offices. I ain't scared to sign another thing. Just as long as I get me some pizza. Well, to be honest, I don't like pizza. Nikki, you gotta feed me good. I want real food. I don't want no pizza. I don't want no pickle juice. I want real food. And I don't want to be locked in the basement. If I gotta work, I want my studio to be pink. I don't really got that much I don't really got that much what is it called? I don't really got that many discrepancies. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really got that many. But I just want to be treated nice and I'll write all day and all night.
On your rider, you mean?
Yeah, on my writer. Like I need my writer made up. Like I need my writer really good. And I'm a sign. I ain't trying to be like big by next month. I got you, girl. I'll wait a year and two. Only a year or two though. But yeah, I love Nikki. Shout out to Heavy on it. I'm happy for her. Put that label. To be the first female rapper with their own label too. Like,
oh yeah.
So it's like a lot of stuff that people are not paying attention to. Why would you not sign to somebody like that? Diamond, would you sign to somebody like that?
Somebody like Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
It depends, right? So from what I've seen, if you sign to an artist label who is an active artist,
yeah,
You got to understand that
that
you're going to be playing the back
until they feel like they don't want to do it no more.
Right. Which is a big reason why The Weeknd didn't want to sign with Drake. Because and so that caused a rift in their friendship because he was the bigger artist. Drake was the bigger artist. But you know, if you look at all Drake has a lot of artists signed under him, and they only reach a certain level. I think Party Next Door probably the biggest one that's signed to him. Yeah. Right. And so so if you can play the back, then it's then it's cool. But I don't. It just depends. Depends on the situation.
It really depends on the situation. So like that's how I wouldn't want to speak on it until I know my terms physically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of stuff that. Like I just personally don't know yet.
So for instance, so like for you to sign with Nicki, I think that would be a good look.
I think so too.
Because you wouldn't be competing with Nicki. You would be in another lane. But let's say, and I think one of the artists who she was referring to was Ice Spice, right? Yeah. I think there was a time that she was trying to sign Ice Spice. Yeah. That wouldn't be. I wouldn't if I was Nicki, if I was Ice Spice manager, I would not advise her.
So do you not believe that a bigger artist should always bring in what they do believe could be their successor? And I'm not.
They ain't gonna do that.
Why do you not think so though?
So let's look at
Lil Wayne literally.
Let's look at history.
Drake and
let's look at history, right? Okay, so you say Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z had Rockefeller, had a lot of artists signed to him. They was only gonna get but so high. You weren't gonna let them surpass him, right? And so what I mean, Kanye was over there, but it just depends. But like a Ice Spice to be on Nicki's label, I don't think that's a good look for Ice Spice. Yeah, because she's gonna hold it back. She's gonna take the good records. She's gonna jump on the records that's really gonna be high. Like it would be tension. But but a guy I think will be good. Yeah, to sign with Nicki. Yeah, so it just depends. Yeah, so like Lean, I would tell Lean don't sign with Nicki. Yeah, she'd probably be like I'm gonna sign it with Nicki, but I'd be like no, don't do it.
Yeah. I always said that I think it would be better for me anyway because I'm not the competition. She'll actually be bringing in her own Drake or her own Minaj. You get what I'm saying? Like she'll be bringing in something fresh. So I think that'll be a big difference. I think to be honest, the label's going to be it. This ain't just going to be it. That's not it. Label's going to be it. I'm not asking. I'm telling you.
Like would you sign with Remy Ma's label? She don't have a label. But I'm saying if she did,
Diamond? Why do every time I sit with you? You bring up Remy Ma.
Well, because we talking about Nicki, and then when we was at the other spot with T, we was talking about Nicki Minaj and Remy, and I think they was battling. And so.
I told my followers this was going to happen. I literally told my followers this was going to happen. Hey, I wouldn't sign to Remy because I'm not a battle rapper. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, no. If I was a battle rapper, of course I'd take all my points from. I go. See, you got to go where your talent might be a little bit. What I would say, appreciated. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Remy Ma would know what to do with me. You get what I'm she's not gonna know what to do with me. Like,
she don't know what to do with herself. She don't. She's good. She's a good lyricist, but that's about it.
All right, what's the guy you were talking about?
And no shade.
Last week. That's on Love and Hip Hop.
Safari?
No.
Ooh. Saucy Santana.
Yeah. Would you if he had a label? Would you sign to his?
Would
label?
I sign to Saucy Santana?
I mean, we don't have a label, but let's pretend he had one.
Would I literally sign to? Yeah. I think that question is derogatory.
Why is it derogatory? Would you sign?
Saucy is messy. But
What's this Caribbean girl with the blue hair?
Spice.
Spice. Would you sign to her label?
I love Spice. I mean,
so her you like Santana? You don't.
I never said I don't like Santana. Don't be messy. I say ask me what I signed to him. Okay, would be derogatory.
But that's not mean you don't like them. Saying it's derogatory.
That's not mean I don't like them. Oh, it's more so like. Why would I sign to Santana?
What perfume does
he have in Macy? And it's not no shade.
You don't have no perfume.
I just
but you like.
I'm being very serious.
But what about
the most Santana can give me? But I love hip hop, and I love Santana's music.
Okay, because that's what I would base it on the music. Like you said, being able to
who I signed to their music. Are you crazy?
No, you said being able to appreciate you.
Your
style.
Yeah, but
so might be able to appreciate.
If you just so lean not to sign to Nicki, why would you tell me to sign to Santana?
Well, I was hoping you was going to say no.
And that's a big no. Very derogatorily, though. Because I feel like when it comes to a point of that, we're still in the same boat. Nobody has actually reached the pinnacle of being a mogul at this. You get what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
So, like, that's what I want. And I feel like when it comes to who I would sign with if it's not like a big artist. Of course I want a label too. So they already are a label with artists. I would do that too. I would just make sure I don't sign anybody with the biggest artist, so that way I still get all the foreplay. You get what I'm saying?
Would you do something like Love and Hip Hop?
But I do Love and Hip Hop for a season.
Yeah.
But I'm not coming back. I will not come back, and I will never return. That has to be the biggest season you've ever worked out in your life for me to stay.
The Cardi blueprint.
I mean the Cardi blueprint too, but I write my raps. So like it'll be a blueprint that I feel like would be successful to me. I mean Santana write his raps too, but all my raps come from my own. I don't need no offense to Cardi. I love Cardi, but I love Cardi personality. This is gonna sound so a mess. I hate when people get into these questions. I love Cardi's personality. Yeah. I love what she brings to the table as a personality. I don't look to her to what to say. Nikki literally said they gotta look to me for what's next. I look to that girl for what's next. What's next, honey? I ain't got to lie. The girls be lying. I don't got to lie. Only thing is though, I make sure my stuff is still original to me. I'm not a ripoff. Like I'm inspired. I'm not a ripoff.
No, your music is definitely different. So
yeah. So Diamond, to answer your question, as far as like, I don't think it's not that I don't like him, but I think that we are in the same boat.
Yeah,
technically,
that makes sense.
All it would take is for me to be on one season of Love and Hip Hop to now. Lil Nas has been on the charts very long, for weeks. You get what I'm saying? Like when it comes to Lil Nas, I still wouldn't sign with him either. You get what I'm saying? It's not that. It's more so I just think that like when it comes to Lil Nas, I would probably date him. You get what I'm saying? Like little contractual dating. But I wouldn't sign to him. I would do music with him though. I would collab with Santana too. So it's not that. I just personally wouldn't see a benefit of signing. And that's not being an opportunist. You want to win, so do I. You ain't gonna bring nobody to this label that can't get what you need done. And I ain't gonna be the one that can't get it done, because then I'm gonna look at it like a failure. So that's most of the way I'm coming from with it. I've read the sign to people I know. Like my thing is I love Beyonce. But do I think Beyonce would know what to do with a gay artist? I think she would know where to platform me at. Her business is spectacular. You get what I'm saying? I think that. But I think the person who will understand my kookiness, my craziness, my videos that I would like, my makeup style, the stuff I suggest, the sounds I make. Only person that would probably get that is Nikki. And a lot of people would say, well, maybe it's because you get it from her. But you got to think about this. A lot of theater kids act just alike. Like, believe it or not, y'all might not think so, but a lot of theater people act so similar and do so many things that's similar. You get what I'm saying? We all started out in middle school, in the theater club, doing plays, doing auditions. We were them kids. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I think a lot of people take it as like when they see people that say that, they always think of people trying to combine timelines with people, when it's really a lot of people from the arts are now just in your face. You get what I'm saying? Like that's more so what it is. I always been like into art, so I'm pretty sure she will understand that about me, my theatrical side, like all that kind of stuff. I think she'll understand that. And I really think that when she came out with like Roman, I think that personally, like when she first came out with Roman, I was still like on my preschool rap. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't really making too much. I was still like in middle school. You get what I'm saying? Like I just started seeing her, so it wasn't like I was already that much interested in it. I was interested in her. So like the stuff that she did, I like because it was similar. I like faces. People will always tell me, why is your face like that? I can see what your face, I can see what's wrong with you. When I came in, you like, what's wrong with you? I didn't even really do nothing. People always can just see my facial expressions, and I don't try. So I was like, when I seen her, and it's like the grits, the growls, I like that because people read my facial expressions. I love that about you. Now, when it comes to like Kim, like I love Kim, Dami. I feel like when it comes to Kim, I love style Kim. Like, but I wouldn't sign to Kim. I would let Kim mentor my fashion. Damn, why are you laughing? No, that's gonna make people think that's big.
No. That's
I watched the documentary with her.
Kim is a legend. This has been fun. Again, let's do some social media real quick.
Yeah. Are we wrapping it up?
Yes.
Okay. I am LAKODA Siren. And I would like to say Stream Daddy Won't You? More project dropping soon. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
And we will be streaming it.
Lean, do your social media?
I don't have social media.
Okay. What's up?
I got one social media that I be on, and that's Lean_Baltimore on Instagram. More to come once I get somebody to run my pages because I'm lazy.
Okay. Oh, dead.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Laurentino right now. And yeah, stay tuned. Daddy wants you to 1K, and then I have a 1K surprise for my sirens, and then we'll see that surprise in a couple weeks.
Okay.
All right.
A surprise coming in a couple weeks?
Surprise in a couple weeks?
That was a lean drop. Thank you. Bye.
Exclusive. All right.
The whole show.